Hi everybody, Dr. Cary Yurkiw here. I am the founder of True North Practice Management, and today we're going to be talking about money and money issues that doctors and therapists have. And what made me think about this topic was yesterday I was going over a client's year-to-date financials, and there's some common themes that I see with various doctors and therapists that are in practice that really they struggle with. So we want to talk about that today. How can you improve your bottom line? And whether it's on the revenue side or expense side, what are some things you can do to help yourself to improve your practice? And I'm just going to switch over here to my slides so you can see. One sec. Sorry guys, just having some technical difficulties here with my video. One second. Sorry about that. Just having some problems with the video, but so we want to talk about money today. And first of all, what I'd like to look at when I look at the year-to-date profit and loss is the expense side. So it's easiest to control the expense side and to reduce expenses. Some of the expenses are fixed costs. They can't be changed. So for those expenses, what's best is to just leave them until you can do something about it, like renew the term. Let's say it's a lease and it's coming due. Maybe a year before that, start to look at expanding your space or different office space if you need that. So some of those fixed costs can't be changed, but the variable costs can be. And what I'm talking about for variable costs are things like advertising, things like wages, things like some of the subscriptions you might have, like software subscriptions, things like services that you've subscribed to. Those are items that you can definitely change. And running down the P&L at the end of the year, like in December, is a good idea to see if you've accomplished your goals for this year, and then to help you set goals for next year. In summary, making some changes with the help of a coach or a consultant can really make a big difference going forward for the following year. So the cumulative total of making some changes, trimming some of those excesses in the expenses, maybe contributing more to certain areas that are producing well, can really lead to a big difference to the bottom line. So we're talking tens of thousands of dollars. So that's the first place I like to look, is on the expense side of the ledger, and then work on about 5 specific categories with the clinic that I see repeating over and over again with doctors and therapists and their clinics. Now, the other area is the revenue side. On the revenue side, it's a little more difficult but longer lasting to work on this. So on the revenue side, what we'll see is we're going to see different revenue streams. And we want to improve those revenue streams by changing and improving where the revenues are coming from. So let's say they're from certain services. We want to see if we can make those services better. So is there a possibility of improving the service to make that service produce more in the following year. You might want to add other streams of income. So other streams of income can include things like other services or products that you could add to the clinic to get multiple revenue streams. So just talking about it and staying open to that can be a very important step for your future. Talking about training and hiring staff, I like to do staff meetings on a weekly basis and provide some additional training so that you can delegate some of your tasks to your staff. That could be really helpful too, because that can increase the capacity of the clinic, the ability to help more people. So working on the revenue side of things and then the expense side of things can really help you to the bottom line, to improve your cash flows of your clinic going forward. It'll be a reflection of your values in the clinic. So what are you trying to achieve? Are you trying to change and save lives with your patients? Maybe it's with their families, people in the community. So it's really about the focus and then putting the right effort, and really the dollars speak for themselves in this area. So if you want to get more clients, spending a little more on advertising that's effective, on outreach, and getting the word out, educating patients about your service can really be beneficial to the clinic long term. And I think that's all I had for you guys. If you have any questions, please type them in the chat, or you can comment below. I'd be happy to answer those questions for you. You can always DM me if you have any questions about your specific practice or what you'd like to accomplish in 2023. We're starting to get ready now for goal setting for 2023, looking back at 2022 and seeing what we did well and some things that may need improvement. And it's just going to be a matter of reevaluating our goals, our mission, our vision, and making sure that everything's in alignment with that so we can have a wonderful year in 2023.